Well, we was asked to do a Rednecks Pride video on putting in deer stuff 1 and deer stuff 2. So I thought the perfect opportunity was to come on out here with my grandson. He's got a spot here. Don't worry, it's a secret spot. You're not going to find it, okay? But it's his first year to hunt by himself and hopefully get himself a good deer. So we're going to put in the deer stuff 1 mineral, and we're going to put in the deer stuff 2 dry attractant on top of it. Now it's about mid-August, so it's kind of late, but it's still plenty of time because our deer season doesn't come in until right around the middle of September or so. So we're going to get this in. It'll build up enough time to get the animals coming in for the habit, okay? And typically with our deer stuff 1, once you put it down, that's the mineral, okay? Once you put that down, that is probably going to last good 6 months. So we won't have to put any more mineral down here at all. Also, many of your areas you're going to notice that the deer, about September, mid-September, a lot of times they're going to not want the mineral anymore, and that's when we're going to really start to hit hard with the deer stuff 2, which is a dry attractant on here. So the first thing we would do is we got a corner. The deer are coming this way. They're coming right down through here. There's a little creek that goes down in there. They're going into the corn, and on the other side of the corn we got deer over here. Matter of fact, when we were just walking in, there was a deer bedded down right behind us here. So it's a good spot for my grandson to hunt this year. We're going to set up a blind down over there, and hopefully he can take a nice deer this year. So the first thing, Will, what I want you to do is just loosen this soil up. You want to take this soil and you want to loosen it up a good 2-3 inches easy. You want to make it really loose. Okay, now we've just got done a whole bunch of rain, so the ground is kind of wet and all that. That's good because that gets the mineral down into the ground. Okay, and we got that. Get that off that shell. Okay, you don't need a big spot. You know, on our directions it says an 18-inch circle. You don't need a big 18-inch circle. We just do that because some of you people need to be technical. You know, a circle anywhere from there to there is what you're going to do. Those deer are going to open this circle up, and as we're reapplying the deer stuff 2, it'll get bigger and bigger. Okay, now, so what we'll do is get the soil nice and loose. Deer stuff 1, and what we're going to use is the whole bag of deer stuff 1, the mineral. We're going to just take that, and we're going to pour about 3/4 of the bag on that, and then I'm going to get Will here to mix it in that even better. So we're just going to mix that on in there. Get it down in there. Now listen, you know, we talk. I got boots on right now because it's wet and what have you. But typically, when I'm putting these things in, I'm either wearing my hiker boots or my sneakers, or I'm using whatever I got on my feet. I'm not worried about the human odor at this point. If you are and you're concerned, you be as clean as you need to be. Okay, but we're pretty good out of the. We had some pretty good time before the season comes in, so we're not really worried about our odor. Plus, the more we come here, the more we find that the deer accept us while we're reapplying the product. Okay, let's apply a little bit more. The key here with the mineral is you want it mixed with the soil. All right, mix it really good with the soil. Get it in there. The more rain we have on the mineral, the better off everything is. It's not hard. The hardest part is probably getting your soil loose. If you have a spot that's got a rotted log or a rotted stump, I'm telling you what, you can't get any better than that. You break that down, you know, where the stump breaks down into almost like a peat moss. You can't get any better of an application than that is. All right. I prefer to use a rotted log a lot of times in the woods and what have you. I will drag a rotted log in, break it down, and then get the mineral down in there, and that really works for a long time. Okay, now I'm going to take the last 1/4 of the bag. That's good, and I'm just going to pour that right on top. Our minerals have some pretty good smell to it. You like that smell?
Kind of. It smells sort of sweet.
It's got a sweet smell, and the reason we add a little bit of sweetness to our mineral is because we want the deer to want to eat it. Okay, we want them to dig into it and be attracted to it. Next, what I'm going to take is the deer stuff too. This time of year, typically if you was putting down our mineral in April, May, June, early part of July, I usually wouldn't put down any type of an attractant on top of it, because they're actually just interested in your minerals. This time of year, because we want them to, by the time he's ready to hunt, they'll be on dry attractants, they'll be on food and stuff like that. So at that point, we're going to introduce them a little bit to the dry attractant, which is deer stuff too. All right. Now, you can't see it from the camera, and it's just too much of a hassle to move you to it. So, but the mineral right here is right on top. Most of it's mixed into ground. We have a little bit of mineral on top of the ground. Okay. Now, we're going to take just a little bit of the deer stuff too. And as he moves on in here, he's going to move on in to take a look at this. We're only going to put a little bit of deer stuff 2 attractant. This is like candy to these deer. And we're just simply going to take probably a quarter of a bag, and we're just going to cover that. Okay? We're just going to do enough of the cover. It's starting to rain again now, so which is really good. We're cut off a little bit there. That doesn't matter. You know, the thing about Rednecks Pride when we do a show, all right, how you see it is how it comes. All right, so we're just getting her done for you. So we got the deer stuff too on top of this. Because we want the deer to really hit it hard faster, we're also going to add some of our bait enhancer. This is the bear and deer bait enhancer. In other words, you can take your corn, you can take your apples, whatever you want to do. And this is a 4-ounce bottle we sell it in. So you take this bottle, shake it up real good, and what you can actually do is just pour it right on your corn, pour it right on your sweet potatoes, whatever you're using. And it's an actual it actually pulls the deer in a little bit faster, and that's about all you need for this. And it's starting to rain now, so we're going to hang up on this phone. Hopefully you'll buy some of our products or get some of our products and test them out. See you later.